All right, RJ, what do you think is the biggest problem with Sandstorm right now?
The disconnect between what people think the game is going into it and what the game actually is once you get into it.
That's some deep stuff. All right,
To
question
elaborate
number
on that
two.
further,
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Also, don't like how there's no ranked. Where's the ranked?
people think they're buying like a mil sim. People think they're buying armor, but they're actually buying Call of Duty. And I think the more people knew that, the maybe the better retention rate newer players would have.
Question number two. Do you think the developers care about keeping the current community happy rather than enticing new players to come in?
No, not at all.
Yeah, me too.
The opposite.
Ah,
um, what is your favorite addition to the game from the latest update?
From the latest update, nothing really.
You don't like the prison?
Um, I like the prison map, I guess, but I think the latest update um highlights a problem with like the philosophy behind NWI, because they release a map like Prison, which has a seriously bad spawn camp issue with its current firefight iteration, and their way to solve that is like, okay, let's not fix the map and address the problems. Let's just fix the symptom, which is the spawn killing. So we'll just add spawn protection for 5 seconds, and of course it's going to be broken. People still have spawn protection sometimes 15 seconds into the round. Like, it's inconsistent at best, and it doesn't really stop the issue. It just prolongs it and creates a new issue, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
so who else is speaking?
No, I was just gonna say they made the map way too wide and not long enough.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, to like nobody uses like maybe people use that one outside part, but barely anybody takes that other way to on the way to Charlie.
I
Ye-
think the issue is the fact that all three objectives reside inside the main block of the prison. So there's
Oh yeah.
very little
Yeah.
reason to rotate around the other 90% of the map, or let's call it 70% of the map.
Do you
'Cause it's
guys feel
Right.
like
really
the
just like it's an upside down T in the center of the map, which gets the most amount of, like, if you looked at a heat map over the play, do you know what I mean? That's
it'd
where
be
most
a
of the
T?
people,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
I think if
So
they moved A and B to the spawn buildings and moved the spawn buildings maybe to the top and left corner, or I don't know, somewhere else, and
so
made it so the middle prison was the rotating zone rather than everywhere else around it as a rotation zone, because people are going to take the shortest path, right? And that's usually just in a straight line from A to B, which might take you a little bit outside, but you're not going to be playing like I said, like that outer 70% of the map.
what would you say that your least favorite addition in the last update was? That being Operation Glasshouse, I believe, the name of the update, update 1.12. Your least favorite addition?
Is that the one that added gap?
No, this is. I thought it was the prison one, wasn't it?
Oh, the same update.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Would it be
my
the
least favorite thing, spawn protection.
spawn
Yeah,
protection? Yeah.
spawn protection.
All right. Now, did you notice? And I'm guessing the answer is going to be yes. Did you notice any bugs after the latest update?
Yeah, yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah.
What do you think is the most prominent one?
Like they were supposed to fix that whole color
Last
thing where
night,
you could see who your friends were and shit,
Yeah,
and it doesn't work still.
yeah, that's a big mess. I hate it. I think that's
Like how the
probably
fuck
So
is that not fixed yet? It's been
voice chat
fucking four
comms are
years.
still bugged. Like, you'll
yeah.
mute someone and it'll break the comms for the entire lobby, or you
That's
can
been
hear
going
the
on.
enemy team. Yeah, these
Yep.
like there's so many bugs. I'm used to the bugs, you know. Like, I've been playing for like 3 years now, on and off, and some of these bugs have just been in the game for such a long time that I
Some of
do you know what I
them
mean?
weren't
I kind
around
of
when I started playing those. Like it was better when I first started playing.
yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I remember,
Um,
I think the patch before the power plant update, in my opinion, the game was in its most stable
yeah,
state ever.
I think so too. Uh, what are your thoughts on the current player reporting system?
Awful.
Awful. Could you elaborate?
It gets nothing done. Like, the in-game reporting or even the Steam reporting does nothing. The only thing that like will get someone punished for breaking terms of service is recording your footage and then uploading it via a ticket system to the website. This is a bad system. It should be done within the game.
Yeah,
Most
'cause you
people
don't
don't
wanna
even
have
know about
to-
this system.
Exactly, and you don't want to have to quit the game, do you?
Yeah,
Or
you
tab
don't
out of
want
the
to
game
exactly.
while
You
you're
also
playing.
don't want to require that people have to record their gameplay because it's kind of like a dash cam footage situation where if you don't have the proof, then you're just not even being heard, you know?
Yeah.
And that can be very frustrating for new players and older players alike.
And my final question is, do you think the developers play the game?
Very few of them for very infrequent amount of time.
Yeah, the only person I've seen playing, although I usually play Firefight, but the only person I've seen playing is Just in Time.
Yeah, same. I've
Yeah.
seen one other dev before, but one single time, and I can't remember his name.
How do you know if they're a dev or not?
They have the
tells
dev
you.
tag. Yeah, they have the dev tag in the name.
What is the dev tag?
It just says
Literally,
dev
it's dev.
instead of
Yeah.
a rank. There's no
Oh.
rank, it just says dev. Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, everything I've said has been based on the Firefight community. I'm strictly like Firefight only.
yeah, I'm firefight
Yes.
only.
Yes. All right, thank you, gentlemen. That was RJ Owens and Alex UA6, whom I don't believe I've met before. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I just got PC.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were on yesterday, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.